Welcome, my friends, to this week's Clean With Me. We are going to be tackling some areas in the house that have been neglected, and today is the day we are going to take care of those things. So whether you're sitting back and you're watching, or you're going to clean with me, I am so glad you are here. So let's get started. Starting off in my room today, there are some integral rooms that I will focus on when I want to start my cleaning. You can call them gateway chores, you can call them whatever you want, but for me, these are the places that I like to start, and it really helps set the tone. It starts just getting me moving and gets the momentum to continue on. And those are usually my bedroom, the kitchen, and I will usually always start a load of laundry first. There's something about the washer and dryer going that just motivates me, brings me back to when I was little and hearing the washer and dryer, and I just knew it was cleaning day. So I knew I needed to clean my sheets, and my room needed a serious deep clean. So I wanted to first start here, and I'm going to take all of the sheets off of my bed, and then I'm going to put those in the wash. I know you can see how messy that garage is. I have cleaned it so many times, even here on YouTube, just throughout the week, and trying to clean up things here as I go. It continues to become a mess, and I took a look at it and I said, you know what? It is now time for others to take care of it. I have deep cleaned it so many times and it's not staying clean. And obviously we had the holidays, so I do know that that made a little bit of a mess, but the majority of that stuff is in the attic and my stuff is over in the corner. So I did rent another dumpster, and I told other members in my home, this is your mess. I have cleaned it. I have helped you organize it. You have got to get rid of stuff. You have to do it on your own. I will help you if you need help, but I can no longer be responsible for this entire garage. It is too much, and I've already done it so many times, and it keeps getting like this. So until we get rid of some things that we don't need, because I've already done that multiple times, it's going to continue to look like this. And so the dumpster is actually in the driveway right now, and they have been working on it. I have gone through and gotten rid of a couple more things of my own stuff, but mainly it's not for me to do this go around. I always try to find creative ways to set the camera when I am doing dishes, but I personally kind of find it very monotonous. You guys got to let me know if it's just a part of the process or you just enjoy the music. It doesn't matter. But for me, I always try to make it look interesting, I guess you could say, but there's not really many places I can put the camera. So I hope that was okay, but I've already finished loading up the dishwasher. Generally, I will try to do the big bowls and pans, pots and pans, things like that. I will put those over here. Now, if I'm feeling like I don't have the energy, I will put it in the dishwasher, but usually I won't. I like to hand wash those things. Also, I don't know if you realize this, but if you put big containers in the bottom of the dishwasher, unless you have one of the dishwashers that spray the water from up top, then it doesn't get the top rack very clean. So I try to be mindful when I am doing my dishes to, keep the big things out of there. That way the water can circulate in there and get all of the dishes. I am just using some thieves cleaner in my glass bottle to clean the countertops. So this is granite, and I have not sealed them yet. The granite on the island and on the area with the pantry, that has already been sealed, but I'm not sure about this slab. It feels a little bit different. I had to purchase them from different places to try to match them as close as possible. It was so hard to do. That's why the island is actually completely different pattern. They ran out of the initial slab. Actually, what had happened was I had the slab for the pantry and then the slab for the island. It was one slab, and I paid for the whole thing. That's what you have to do. And so when they were putting everything in, getting the measurements, I could tell that something wasn't right. And I finally said, okay, so what is going on? And he was very, very nice. He was like, okay, I'm so sorry. The storm came through. The slabs have to stand up. I don't know if you know that. You can't lay them flat. So they have to stand up, and they're kind of like held down. He said, the storm came through and your slab fell over and shattered. And I was so sad because I did not want anything dark. I didn't want anything super gray, anything too much pattern. So he's like, I will do everything I can do to try to match your slab. And he did. He worked very, very, very hard. But we couldn't find anything. This is like called White Galaxy. There's lots of different names. I think it's one of the names is like White Galaxy. It's pretty popular. And so we looked everywhere, and he's like, I just can't find anything, but this is the closest thing, and that's what we have on the island. But if you know me, you know that I am very tenacious, and I was like, I want the right slab for the rest of the kitchen. I felt like the pattern on the island would overwhelm me because it has like almost stripes in it. So I searched, and I actually found a granite yard just like a mile up the road, less than a mile up the road or so. And I was like, they have the granite I want. This is the one I want. And he was like, oh, we don't work with them. They've had some issues there or whatever. And I'm like, no, we have to use it. And he's like, well, I can't buy it, but you can buy it, and we'll fabricate it for you. So that's what I did. I had to go up the road and get the slab I wanted. But then when we were putting everything in and we were measuring, we were literally just a hair off. So we had to go and buy another slab. It was just like one thing after another, which is generally how it goes when you do renovations. But the moral of the story, I know that where I got the other slab, they go ahead and impregnate it with a sealer and all kinds of stuff. But this one, I'm just not sure. It has almost, instead of like a smooth glossy finish, it has like a matte soapstone finish, which I really like. But I definitely need to go ahead and seal that. And I didn't want to use any heavy chemicals on it. That's why I'm using the thieves on it. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Also, I am trying to use healthier items in my home, just for our health, my asthma, the kids. It's just trying to get rid of any of the heavy, harsh chemicals.
Every stranger I replay the way that we were till I'm high. No, it's not right. I miss you missing me like you used to, yeah, like you used to. I miss you kissing me like you used to, like only you do. You know the good things are never as good as the bad, and your love is better than anything I've ever had. Oh, I miss you missing me like you used to, yeah, like you used to. I know you're gone, and you probably just forgot me. Yeah, you're moving on.
I love this pull-out microwave. I like being able to have a nice custom hood above the stove. I feel like it makes the kitchen just look beautiful. It's one of my favorite things that I wanted. Also, I like having this because it's easy to clean out. Everything's right there. So, Emma likes to play with it, but other than that, I think it's amazing. Sometimes when you're a busy mom and you start to clean, for me, when I film myself cleaning, I'm legitimately like trying to clean my house. It's not just for a video. So with that said, I filmed a lot, but I just got so in the flow that I went ahead and mopped my floor. My floors are mopped here. I did everything to there. You can see they're still wet. And what I'm doing is I'm only putting enough water in solution for one section at a time, then I'm pouring it out and I'm getting fresh water. That way I'm not continuing to put dirty water all over the floor. So I've already cleaned it out once. You can see it is clean. Got a little splash of Pine Sol in here. And now I'm gonna move into that part. This is the clean room. Like I said, sometimes I just am so in the flow, like it feels so good. I'm just going, and the last thing I worry about is a camera. So you can watch me mop something else if that's what if that's the type of motivation you're looking for. However, we're gonna get into here now. I'm about to pull the curvy out. We're gonna clean the baseboards. We're gonna mop in here. We're gonna dust, and we're gonna do all the things. But first, I'm starving, and I'm gonna eat a boiled egg because I haven't eaten, and I need the energy. In this time, I also washed Ruby and Hazel. When I got done cleaning the kitchen, I was like, you know what? Hazel walked by. I was like, yeah, girl, you're next. So I washed her in here, washed Ruby outside, and that's when I came in and to do the mopping. Chris took Emma with him to go take Lynn to a friend's house. So, boiled eggs, free-range eggs with Cholula hot sauce are my go-to. So good, full of protein, a good healthy protein. Just can't go wrong. The clothes from my bed are just got done from the dryer, so I'm gonna have them transfer that and then throw them on my bed, and then clean the living room, and then I will head to the dining room, and then I'll probably do my bed last. It's my sister's birthday. I'm gonna make her a cake, a gluten-free ooey gooey butter cake, and then Sandra and Isabella are coming over to do authentic, like Mexican tacos. Sandra's family's from Mexico, so when it's authentic, y'all, it's authentic. Here we go. So good. That little cart there I got from Amazon. I purchased this one. This is like a 4-tier cart. I have a 3-tier cart for me for all of my nail stuff. It was just getting so frustrated carrying everything from room to room. So I got a little cart. It's all plastic. It's pretty durable. And then hers was the 4-tier. I wanted to film myself putting it together and organizing, but I'm just going to be honest with you. There are days where I don't want to film, and I will often hold off on doing things because I want to film, but then things kind of get left behind. So the box of those two carts, the 2 boxes were just left in the living room, and I'm like, you know what, I have to just do it. I have to do it. And this was the day where I just got up and I'm like, no more of this. Yes, I'm going to film, but there are things that have to be done in this house, and I can't put a camera there. Since starting YouTube, that has been probably one of my biggest hangups, is I leave things a little bit longer than I normally would because I want to have content to film. But I'm not doing that anymore. I actually haven't been doing that this month. I've been trying to just tackle things as it comes. So that was one of those things. I really wanted to like show myself organizing it, and because I like to inspire you all to organize your spaces too. And whenever I see people organize and the things that they use, I don't know, it sparks something in me, and I want to create that for you. But sometimes I just have to get things done because cleaning has always been a way for me to de-stress. And I think, well, I know because I would hold off on doing things, it would just, I don't know, it obviously the opposite of de-stressed. It would stress me out. So I've been just tackling things, and as they come, the best I can. It's like trying to change my mindset to just do it right away. And whether you're filming or you're just holding off to do things, you're like, I'll do it in the morning, or I'll do it in the afternoon, or I'll do it when the kids go to bed. More times than not, I can only speak for myself, it doesn't get done. And then it sits there, and what happens? Clutter attracts clutter, and now we have more stuff to do, and then it becomes overwhelming, and now we're too overwhelmed to even get working and get moving. So my encouragement to you all, whether you're doing YouTube or whether you're just holding off to do things until the time is right or the time is better, if you just do it right when you see it, it will make a world of difference in your home, your mental health. I'm telling you. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to let anything hold me back or get in my way. I'm just going to tackle it as best I can right then and there. And it just helps tremendously to do that. One question that I get on repeat, which never bothers me, by the way, if I ever say it like that, it doesn't bother me one bit. But one question I get all the time, what kind of floors are these? So these are the Cali brand, C-A-L-I, and this is the Seaboard Oak. I love this color. I feel like it is timeless. It's not too light. It's not too dark. This is the luxury vinyl, and it is a floating floor, meaning that we actually did not pull up any of the floor underneath or the tile underneath, and we just laid it right on top. I think in the grand scheme of things, I probably would have pulled everything up, but we were just trying to get into the house. We didn't even get the floors. We ordered them before we moved in, and they didn't get delivered until afterwards. So we actually had to move into the house and kind of keep things in its box and all the boxes until the floor could be installed. We really wanted to have them installed beforehand, but we were coming from another house. We had nowhere to stay in the interim, so you make the best. But with that being said, we did not want to come in here and start chipping up all of the tile. There were multiple different tiles in the house, on top of ripping all the carpet out, on top of pulling up. He had glued down laminate floors in the bedroom, as well as like parquet veneer type floors in the living room. So it just made more sense to just float them throughout the house. And I do like that. It was definitely better for what we needed to get in quickly. But I have noticed where there is a little bit of level difference, I guess you could say. I can see some stress cracks in there, and we've had a couple of cracks. So keep that in mind if you do have different floors at different heights and whatnot. I mean, just a fraction of an inch, like an eighth of an inch, the smallest amount can make a big difference. So these floors are great. They have held up wonderfully with our family, as busy and as hardcore as my kids can be. I feel like nothing really can hold up, not even tile, if I'm being honest. So I highly, highly, highly recommend these floors. But if you're going to do a floating floor, just make sure everything is very level.
I just need one night where it just feels right. The stars all align. We do what we like. I just need one night where it just feels right. The stars all align. I just need one night. I just need one night where it just feels right. The stars all align. We do what we like. I just need one night where it just feels right. The stars all align. I just need one night. I just need. I just need.
I have a permanent link for this mop in my description box. I have been doing a better job of having those permanent links down there. So if I have shared something like the sheets or the Luna 4 for my face, this mop, my Amazon list, all of that is down there. So I will also try to put other videos down there as well. Like I believe I have a link for the entire playlist for cleaning motivation and I believe marathons. So if you are looking for more cleaning motivation and you don't want to hop from video to video, just go to that playlist, start it, and it will be non-stop. I'm telling you, I'm sure there are days and days and days of cleaning videos. I have about 500 uploads on this channel. They're not all cleaning, but they're primarily cleaning, decluttering, and organizing. So just that little tidbit there, go to the playlist if you're looking for more motivation. I like to listen to these videos sometimes just for the music. Some creators just have a really incredible way of picking a great music, and I love them. So love the songs and everything. I even sometimes listen to the playlist on Spotify. So if you like this type of music that I use multiple different sites, but the most common for primary creators in this niche, I guess you would say, is Epidemic Sounds. You can actually go to YouTube and you can do Epidemic Pop, or you can go to Spotify and you can put in Epidemic Sounds and it will play all of their songs, and I'm sure you will hear a ton of familiar ones. Now I try to lean towards finding songs that aren't as popular. That's just kind of what I do. But if you love the songs and you want to know what one is, that is a really good way to find the songs. I'm showing you my new shoes here. They're my favorite shoes. If you're ever in the you ever need new shoes, I get On Cloud, by far the most comfortable I have ever used. Nobles and On Cloud are my type of shoes, but I wanted to show those. But anyway, so go to Epidemic Sounds on Spotify and you'll be able to find a lot there. If you like more techno, trap music, that really upbeat, fast-paced music, then go to NCS, that is No Copyright Sounds, on Spotify, and they have a tremendous amount of music that I also listen to. It just depends on my mood.
I just need one night
To lighten my load, Chris will generally do his own laundry, but he is a lot like me in so many ways. We are just so similar. And so laundry doesn't always get put away. So a little thing that I like to do is try to do it for him. Now, usually he will get it before I do because things will sit for a little bit, but he is so grateful and so appreciative. But I'm also really appreciative that he tries to lighten my load, no pun intended, by doing his own laundry. Also, Drew, Liam, and Josiah do their own laundry now as well. Now, of course, I'm happy to help when I can, but it is nice to have that lightened a little bit because laundry here is just nonstop. So just wanted to throw that in there. If you have kids that are old enough to work a washer and dryer, just teach them. And they actually like doing it. Like Josiah wants it done when he wants it done. He doesn't want to wait. And so I can appreciate that mentality because I'm very much like that as well. So I'm like, baby, you can just do it yourself. And then, like I said, having Chris do his is great. Also, he works outside of the home, and his clothes can get, he's an AC contractor, so his clothes can get a little more worn than maybe mine during the day. And so I like to clean his a little bit differently and also use some other additives for his clothes to make sure I'm really getting all of the gunk out of his shirts, if you will. I usually will strip his clothes. I haven't done that since we've been in this house. I think I'm going to do that, but that is a great way to get any odors out of clothes that have been kind of settled in there. I have mentioned this before. This Kirby is incredible. If you really want to invest in getting your carpets and floors and even the air in your home cleaner, you're gonna just have to go outside of big box stores and you got to get a Kirby. You can get a rainbow. I think there's like I don't know. Rainbow and Kirby are by far my favorite now. We had a rainbow when we lived in Memphis so many years ago, and I loved that thing. Okay, I loved it. It had a water filtration and it was great. It was fantastic. Now, I actually learned from the Kirby distributor that came to our home. He said that Rainbow used to be Kirby. They were one company and then they split off, which makes sense to me. So if you want to really invest, you've got to get one of these vacuums. If you want something quick, fast, and simple, then you're going to want to stick with your others. Now, I love my Dyson. The suction on that when you get it is incredible, but for me, I find that it always loses suction and the battery always degrades very quickly. So I'm very hesitant to get another Dyson as much as I'd love to, and they look really cool and all the bells and whistles. I have gotten 3 of them, and 3 of them do not work right now. So with that said, I usually will use the Shark. It was only, I think, like $200 or so, and I like that it bends because it can go under the bed. So for a quick clean, that is great. Do I feel like it is cleaning the carpets thoroughly? I do not. I absolutely do not. Again, that one also, the suction is degrading. The battery's fine though. So if you have a really great handheld that you love, let me know. I love this Kirby, but to change the attachments can be really frustrating, especially if I'm trying to get things done quickly. It isn't the easiest. Now, the Rainbow and the Kirby are not convenient, and I'm just going to say it. It's not. So if you're looking for convenience, those will not be it. But if you're looking for clean, and I mean like serious deep down clean, your air's cleaner, your floor's cleaner, I mean, it is night and day difference. Those are where you're going to want to put your money. so that is a wrap. I was going to share the kitchen declutter and organize today, but I decided to go ahead and just do the clean with me because I have some more things that I need to organize in the kitchen. And let me just be honest, I just wasn't there. I kept going in there to do it and it just wasn't there. I filmed the beginning of the content, 90% of the content 2 months ago. So now I need to go back in there and basically redo everything. And I just, with everybody being sick and stuff with the car and all this other stuff, I just did not have it. I didn't have it. So thankfully I had this filmed, and so I wanted to get this out. So yeah, I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed today's video, or at least I hope you enjoyed today's video. If it brought value to you, whether you were hanging out with me or you were taking care of your own things, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. That would help me out a ton. It just lets YouTube know that, hey, you're here and there's some engagement over here, and it just means a lot to me. And if you're new here, I would love for you to consider hitting that subscribe button. I post every single week, and yeah, we do all the things: cleaning, organizing, decluttering, and DIYs and decorating. Pretty much all homemaking. All homemaking is what we do over here. I love y'all so much, and thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Time is very precious, and I know that, and the fact that you spent some time with me today, or any of the time that you spend with me, just means the world to me. Genuinely, sincerely, you mean the world to me, and I am so thankful for your presence here on my channel. I'm thankful for this moment we have together, and I just genuinely love you so much. So don't forget, you are loved and you are worthy, and don't let anybody tell you or make you feel any differently. And this world is a better place because of you. I love you, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.